0.3 FM. Today is the start of the rest of our lives, and I hope you're strong enough and you'll be ready for a fight. Especially if you I would hope to reduce the gap between themselves and runaway league leaders Liverpool to 9 points. Unfortunately for us, they've not beaten his star boy, like they always call him, after 19 games out and being away since December due to an hamstring and Nottingham Forest. There's a lot to talk about on the show today. I want to especially welcome you to the Tuesday edition and the first edition of the show for the month of April. Happy new month to you, and I hope you are not fooled today, courtesy of the April sip. So I opened it. I mean, I was eager for waiting for a lot. I opened it and I saw April Fool. I was like, oh, okay, you got me on that one. But you need to be very careful how you fool people, so that I'm boss of Lagos, in case you're caught in traffic, don't worry, we've got you covered. We give you the best hope that they will be able to get things done tonight. There are games in the Copa del Rey semi-final also. That's going to Spanish La Liga that will be going down tonight. We also have some breaking news for you. The Premier League to introduce the semi-automated offside rules this month, and that will probably there's going to be Formula One this weekend, the third Formula One race of the season, and I think it's one of the most complicated circuits you can race on in the F1 calendar. It is going to be in Japan. His debut as the driver 2 for Red Bull this weekend in his home country, that is Japan. We have all of that also on. Since he's been injured, he still remains the highest goal scorer and assist for them. And then, I mean, the question is this: 19 games out. If he was in the side, they've pushed Manchester City down to the wire. The season before the last, it was 4 points. Last season, it was only a single run of 2002, 2003. Well, then I wonder what makes you big. Actually, they've been fantastic and consistent in the last 2 seasons. There's an Arsenal fan in the studio, and the look that I'm getting this evening. One thing I know is that I'm smelling. I've got Agbá Tommy's in Liverpool's Everton tomorrow evening. It's going to be 9 points. On the show today, what are you looking forward to tonight? You don't play until tomorrow.
First of all, apart from that, I think we are also seeing a welcome return of Bukayo Saka back to the side, and also on the flip side as well, there's also a certain Erling Haaland, considering the fact that they still the semi-final of the FA Cup as well as probably the final of the FA Cup to also play. So, I mean, Erling Haaland being involved in these important games would definitely, or should I say, I think I also saw an interview as well from Yuki Tsunoda saying that in in fact that the game later tonight, Arsenal up against Nottingham, against Fulham rather, I think Arsenal will definitely win some point.
Well, I've got some boxing stories for you. Derek Chisora. Talk about all of that on the show today. Don't forget that we're due for our first very short break by 6:10. So that one to the top and elite level of our club football game, FA Cup match against let me quickly run you through some boxing stories. Derek Chisora, of course, the IBF would order Chisora's mandatory challenger for Dubois. Everyone's Daniel Dubois, and he wants the fight to be staged at Wembley. Last week, the IBF confirmed that if he ordered Chisora mandatory to earn a point in his 49th career fight in February, Chisora has been installed as a mandatory challenger for fight again. Let's take a quick break. While we come back, we'll dig into some England injuries, but of course, also pushing to have his career Grand Slam in winning the Augusta. We'll talk about all of that.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM. The sound of Lagos. A ceiling fan. My village people don't come again. Oh. This one with your body hot so. You don't do test. Yes. See result oh. Oga landlord, no be your village people. Na malaria. Thank you, Oga Luther. I don't can't pay.
Luther, brand of Artemata and Lumefantrine, is another quality product from Hovid.
Power where it's needed most with the HP laptop powered by without interruption, plus impressive speed and performance to match your grit and determination. The HP Pavilion 15EG 2088N 553 8331 or visit www.dreamworksdirect.com.
I'm really Madam, market now. Market care. See, no sales oh. Customers are not even buying from me since morning because my goods are not hard foods and drinks. To enjoy unlimited power supply with the help of solar. Solar energy saving cold room will reduce the solar energy saving cold room, reduce spoilage and runs 24/7 with flexible warranty. You better stand up and back it off Iji Road, Ifako, Ijai, Lagos. 0907 6.
Why you dey shake like ceiling fan? Eh? My village people don't come again, oh. Na malaria. You need Luta. Luta na better medicine. We dey knock down malaria. Oya see am. Take am.
Product from hovit, marketed by Pharmatex Nigeria Limited. If symptoms persist after 3 days, see your doctor.
Everybody saying thanks
to join the global conversation on media regulations in Africa.
The maiden edition of the International Media Conference is set to hold in Lagos on May 28 to 29, 2025.
Secure your spot by registering now
via www.mediaconference.com.ng and more. Experience inspiring keynote addresses, interactive panel discussions, networking opportunities with global media experts, cutting-edge research and insight.
For inquiries, 799071
or visit www.mediacorp.com.ng. The International Media Conference,
shaping the future of media in Africa.
You're listening to Mainland 98.3 FM.
Hello there. Sports Cruise, 6 p.m. weekdays on 98.3 Mainland FM. The cruise never stops.
Give me freedom, give me fire. Your folks might understand your explanation, though you may.
Fan in the studio, and we're going to 5-1 victory in that London derby over Crystal Palace, and it's been out, and a lot of people are asking how much more could our injury, but now he's back and he's pushing for his start tonight. The game tonight is going to be by 7:30 if I'm not mistaken, beginning of a very Tuesday. They play the Champions League first winner Real Madrid, and of course the following week they return to Santiago Bernabeu to play the return leg. So the teams that are topping the Premier League, look, 12 point right now between Liverpool and Arsenal. But if Arsenal plays tonight on kickoff 7:45, is Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium versus Fulham. It's going to be Nottingham Forest against 13th placed Manchester United. Their fans says they are improving. They move from 15th to 13th. Only God knows where they would end before next weekend if they lose the next couple of games.
Promotion now.
So they skipped 14. They jumped to 15. Yeah. So that means they can be double demoted too.
Exactly.
Okay. I will talk about that also on the show today. In the Copa del Rey semi-final, there's going to be Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu against Real Sociedad. In the semi-finals, there's Armenia Belfield, and the club of one of the men in the studio is wearing the shirt of Bayern Leverkusen. He didn't see that coming, yeah? Okay. That's the Masters in Augusta. Romancro is the 2-5th in Iṛsᴛ as Scottish Scheffler ended runner-up to Min Woo Lee. Of course, that's Open. For Texas Houston Open. For Romancro featured in Houston for the first time since 2014 in his final Grand Slam. The Northern Irishman took a tied 5th before the Masters. My right elbow has been bothering me a little bit, so I'll do some work to make sure that I'm fit and in good shape. Prove his score over each of the next 3 days, with Romancro threatening a Sunday charge during the final round 16 in Houston. So Grand Slam, the only one that has eluded him is the Augusta, the green jacket as they always call it, and I'm hoping, I love him, I love his golf or Tiger Woods. Well, I kind of like golf. At some point I thought Tiger Woods was I thought he's the only one that plays golf. I just scanned through some boxing stories spewed ahead of the rematch. A row had erupted over the number of rounds Whittaker's much anticipated rematch with Cameron on decision, and it was a draw. That bout came to an abrupt end when the rival camps are locked in a dispute over Whittaker. He said the situation is being resolved as we look forward to one of the most eagerly anticipated rematch in the history of boxing. Whether it is 10 round or 12 round, I'm taking him to the canvas. It is me versus Whittaker. I'm listening for Caroline Dubois. She says she does not need to chase Katie Taylor. If we don't fight, it is not It is not a problem for me. Caroline Dubois defended the WBC qualification against the likes of Terry Harper and Beatrice. Lightweight boys had previously been Taylor's mandatory at lightweight, but the Londoner doesn't expect her. Well, let's take a very short flyer. Let's get back into it, and it is football all the way down. All stories, even than their male counterparts. Stick around, and what would come back, we'll get straight up.
President, listen every day of the weekday to
Hush not, child, and don't cry. You're toward your destination.
All right, welcome back, and of course, the much anticipated return of Bukayo. We want to give him some competitive edge, and Bukayo Saka, and of course, the captain of the side, Martin Odegaard, push Arsenal all the way down to just 1 point adrift of his Spanish international goal stopper David Raya, Jurriel Timber, unstoppable William Saliba, and Gabriel Mangel. Was the captain of the side, the Norwegian captain, Martin Odegaard, the ever strong. If I got 2 goals in that particular game, and Declan Rice, a man that is transfer fee has still been under for Fulham. There's going to be Raul. There's Joachim Anderson, Calvin Bassey of Nigeria. Is out injured for Arsenal with a knee injury picked up. Playing for Italy in defenders to cover for that particular one. Now let's get straight up into this one. The phone lines are buzzing. Jojai, let me drop this Ḥovet Mso. Whatever happens in this studio, because I've been threatening before this show started. And see, when Arsene Wenger left, when Emery came up on board, qualified for the final of the Europa League, lost 4-1, and the team had gone from 6th position to missing Champions League back again. They are pushing through to see how well and high they can finish, and missed the Premier League 4 points in the having a terrible season. A lot of people expected Arsenal to push through for this one, but I mean, it's been a season 5-1 demolition of Manchester City. I will go down one of the biggest. Take us through how much still Bukayo Saka's return would add to this Arsenal, team, especially as we're looking at the title.
There.
Which one?
The Premier League is there.
Let's get straight up into it.
I'd like to be very honest about this season. If you look at this season, the context, honestly, the refereeing decision, some of the decisions have been atrocious. Then you could also, I knew we lost the. After Bukayo Saka had
I thought the league was done and dusted.
He's done well, but if you see tonight, I hope that Arsenal can replicate what he does to the team. So I just hope that he plays a part.
I agree with that.
It's gone.
No, I disagree.
Okay, now
Liverpool is not about to lose 4 games.
See, I'm a realist. Let's be sincere with ourselves.
Yes.
And realism means that a team that had lost only 1 Premier League, 5-6 games of Liverpool.
Yes.
There are games that have shown that Newcastle, the 3-3 draw, the PSG lost in the Champions League. He sent some, shivers into the minds of Liverpool players.
He's not sending them the way the coach has been able to galvanize the team to play as a team. And their first season in the English Premier League, he's done fantastically well. And see, whether I played the
pushing this to you now, but the last message that we had Goodison Park. Arsenal's results tonight, especially if it's a win against Fulham, are the credible performance ahead of tomorrow.
Definitely it does. It does. So this season it was 13 points. It also dropped as well to 12 points. And now that tonight is going to be very, very, very, very, very. I think the pressure will be on Liverpool to win tomorrow.
Think there's any pressure.
Because now the issue is this: Liverpool has not lost a game at Anfield against
8 games unbeaten.
No, one win in 6 games. 1 win in 6 games for Everton. I say they come to the party whenever they play Liverpool tomorrow because they know that they have to score early. Because if they don't even score early,
it's not about.
9 points is a lot.
9 points is 3 defeats. And the final
of the Carabao Cup.
Exactly.
Those are cup competitions.
No, it's a possibility. This is football.
I think
it's expected. If we had that front line, I'm sure Arsenal will be doing better. Will be in a better position.
Maybe they will be where Liverpool are right now.
Or it might be
about 13 is foul.
This is top of the table.
There's William Saliba and Gabriel Mangales in lineup after announced to Mostoko. There's also Ethani Waneri that have been playing well.
He has been playing on the right.
Yes, he's been playing on the right.
But
lineup, they are playing 5 defenders.
Yes, it's a low block
problem because
Alex Iwobi can have a man of them so of Fulham. It's a low block diamond formation. There is İhsan for Lucic and there's also Raul Jimenez. Williams has been dropped to the bench. Iwobi,
yes.
And so there is Emil Smith Rowe, the former Arsenal player. Exactly. It could be tricky for the Emirates Stadium. Early kickoff. The entire country will be watching this game tonight before Man U start by 8 p.m. That will most likely seal Arsenal's title to any tiniest of hopes there. It's been sealed already.
Why is it? No,
it's time to play safe. It's time to be sportsmanly. All right, let's look at the other games for tonight. Wolves versus West Ham United. There's also a key game, Nottingham Forest versus Manchester. Where did you start from?
That's key. That's it.
All out for this game. It's an attack lineup. 3 at the back, 4 midfielders. And you have Onana, Dalot in midfield, Garnacho, Zexi.
Joshua Zexi.
He said his name is like he's a 9 against Lyon in the Europa League. They play the first leg away from next season. If they win the Europa League, it's an automatic qualification for the Champions League. Lyon. But I mean, let's talk about the game. They play against a Nottingham Forest that is, they're flying on all cylinders right for tonight. In this game,
if they're able to break down the Nottingham Forest defense, there are 2 centre backs, and their goalkeeper has been fantastic.
Very fantastic.
Solid.
Marcel's fantastic job for them. So this night, Manchester United needs to. What they now thought would decide.
Almost 100 goals in 18 months.
But actually,
it's not about they are not good in defense.
Okay, now the reason is this: the players are just back from international break. They know that they have the UEFA Europa League as well to win this season, and they also want to. And I think it's going to be considered as a failure.
Okay, so let me ask you. Was super high with its exploit as Sporting. But he came in and did a draw, and maybe Ruben Amorim should have had enough time. Be a successful season for Manchester United, avoiding relegation.
This is the English Premier League. Ruben Amorim needs to do better than his. He needs to because his reign so far has been nothing but atrocious.
He has lost more games than he has won games as well this season.
Every market day is giving interview.
He's the media man.
You understand me? He's too much because he needs to knuckle down, get the team that coach.
It's the weapon fashion against them, and it's prospering. Because
to continue playing a position.
Excuse of not having a full
because once you know what you are doing, you should be able to work with. And you are saying that it will be a banana skin for not seeing yet. He would. No, I'm being honest with you because
I'm not supporting
the
that.
best news for Manchester United fans this season, the fact that Manchester United are confirmed not to be relegating this season.
That's what I asked.
I think that's the best
because I mean, let's keep banters to one side. Manchester United are a club with a very rich history. Managers Ferguson, Jose Mourinho, Luis Van Gaal. We've got big stories around them.
Erik Ten Hag.
Who? What?
And Ruben Amorim.
Who?
Ruben Amorim.
Ruben who? The question is this: if qualifying or winning the
my worry is the owner, the present managers of it looks like a club that is lacking. They are not getting the requisite backing from the club. They will struggle. And from what Jim Ryan
don't deserve to pay
Manchester United. I am sure whatever Manchester United is seeing today.
Frank made mention of the fact that Manchester United
tonight, I'm seeing Manchester United. I mean, again, is even at the Forest.
And the first 10 minutes is crucial.
Even at Old Trafford,
they will keep pulling in those balls.
And they're also just 4 points behind us.
Good to have you.
This our game this night no get joy at all. No be man you. I take an easy. Well, tonight, my prediction is 2-2.
Okay, and I understand. Thank you. Let me give you the result of the last 5 games. Joe was 2-2 title hopes, and then the return leg at
okay, good evening.
Why is your voice deep like this or not?
United is deep now.
Is deep on the table. That's why your voice is deep too.
Yes, now. I go abuse you now. But on the lighter note, is it impossible for United to get to 3 points tonight?
Nothing is impossible. Our calls are coming in. This one says, good evening, sport guys. As far as Ruben Amorim keeps playing 3 at the back in Europe, Man U will keep collecting. Man U don't collect this night too. I hope they win. Please don't bring him tomorrow. Good evening. Good to have you on the show.
Yeah. My name is Joe. First of all, I don't like people saying that Ruud ain't aware of new manager bounds, like
to go back to status quo.
Yeah, so what a permanent contract and he fought out. So I don't think Ruud is that guy. So for that I don't like, you can know that like it's smart. It's not manager's
issues. Problem.
So
okay.
Maybe we can continue.
Play. They better pray for a Bruno masterclass tonight or else. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. This is Chris from Africa.
Okay, Chris.
Let them block the entire defense. Let them use 70. As for Man.
I mean, the last caller
said a good manager who could see foundation that you're trying to say United. We've barely seen anything. So me saying that they should have left Ruud van Nistelrooy was just from
part of his coaching setup.
Thank you so much.
That was him shooting. As a new manager, when you come to a new place, a new environment, and you see that the players.
Hello. Okay.
The whole phone that they give us now this season, can Junior come back? See, what's my as for tonight's match, Man U not time for us. Waiting on time for us go do Man U.
This guy's a Chelsea fan.
What club do you support to start with?
It's if Bruno Fernandes turns up for this game. If he doesn't turn up,
he's been a sole fighter for the team.
Yes.
Welcome.
I agree to everyone of Man United. You said that you are not good in anywhere. Why not?
I say you are.
Northern Forest have not beat us home and away in any season now.
But they won you guys at Old Trafford now. He said they're going to lose this night. That Man U are going to lose.
No, he said Nottingham Forest would lose.
Okay.
And Arsenal would also lose.
Okay.
It's obviously Manchester United.
Obviously. Let's read some messages. This one, I think Arsenal will do enough to win. Even if it's 1-0, they know that they have to build the pressure, already preparing the ground ahead of tomorrow. Good to have you join us.
Everyone in studio. Yeah, yeah.
That's below the belt.
I mean, this like
talk to us, but we're really, really pressed for time. So let's balance. Arsenal would win, and Man U will struggle, but messages coming in. My name is Shola from Ijayi. No giveaway today. Shola, is the economy not love for everyone to win? All the Champions League games, we're going to run giveaways for those nights. So trust us here. Those are massive European nights. Nottingham Forest and Manchester United, be kind so that we can leave this studio in peace. But again, you draw, you think so?
My heart wants a win.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of the production today. I leave you in the hand of the biggest all-ladies sports show on radio in that time already. Thank you very much, 𝐴ᴇ, for joining us to analyze other games that we'd expect also tomorrow. My name is Cʀᴜɪ紜. Same time, 6 p.m., same station. Just to put they'll be able to listen to the program tomorrow. There's a Manchester United fan in the house. And he's